another Eminem album tracks ranked video. So a lot of you know that I'm not the biggest music fan, except when it comes to one person, and that would be Eminem. Whenever Eminem comes out with the album, I am all over it. Usually it's a surprise album, so I'm downloading it right away when I find out about it, and I'm buying 2 to 3 copies of the physical album just because I like listening to Eminem. Well, recently, Eminem came out with Curtain Call 2, his second greatest hits album, and it's really made me listen to a lot of Eminem. All the stuff that he did on the first greatest hits album, and all the stuff that he's done on this. So what I've decided to do on each of Eminem's albums, I'm ranking the tracks on the album. And to end this series, I'll be re-ranking Eminem's albums, because there has been a change. I'm not going to say what that is yet, but there has been a change. So I thought this was interesting to do, to take each album that he has and rank all the tracks. Not the skits, but the tracks. Now today, I'm going to be doing Encore, which of course is a controversial album. You either typically love it or hate it. Where do I fall? Now, keep in mind, this is my opinion. We are going to disagree. It's going to happen. So make sure that you leave your ranking in the comments section. If you're a fan of Eminem or Eminem music or anything in general, make sure you smash that like button. Tell me which album I should rank next. Now, I did the Eminem show already, and I did Relapse already. Doing Encore here, let me know what you want to hear me rank next. And like I said, I will be re-ranking all Eminem's albums at the end of this. I'll put links to those videos at the end of this video, probably over here, and maybe a few here and a few here. But let's get things started. Again, I'm just ranking all the tracks, not the skits. So there's 19 tracks on Encore, and my least favorite track, I don't like it, Big Weenie. It's catchy to a degree, but again, it's a song with accents, and I think he could have came up with something better than that. So that's why I put Big Weenie number 19. I'm not going to talk about lyrics because I'm a horrible lyricist, and I don't want to quote anything because I sound terrible when I try to quote things. I'm just going to, you know the song, I'll say what I like, what I don't like, and then quickly move on, because otherwise I can talk for an hour. Number 18, maybe this would be unpopular because I know some people that really like this song. I do not. That would be Rain Man. It does have some parts in it I do like, but it's not something that I want to listen to ever again, to be honest with you. So that's why I put Rain Man number 18. Maybe that's a little harsh. I don't know. Number 17. Now, some people would have this their least favorite track on this album. It's close, but not that close. It's not quite the least favorite, but Puke. I like some of the stuff he says on the song, but listening to him barf, it's not that appealing to me. Some people, again, they really like it. I do not. Number 16. Now, come to find out, this track is a track that a lot of people like with D12. I like the one on Eminem show, When the Music Stops, but one shot, two shot. In my opinion, it was a big letdown from When the Music Stops. Again, my opinion, I thought it was a little quick, and I don't know, some of it I liked. I mean, it's certainly something I can listen to. It's not something that I'm gonna itch to listen to right away. I don't know when I'm gonna hear it next. It might be a couple years before I listen to that track again. So that's why I put One Shot, Two Shot as my number 16. 15 for me would be My First Single. It's got parts I like in it. I'm not gonna lie. There's just other songs that I like more. Number 14 is one of the songs that are on the bonus disc. And the reason why in this video I included the bonus song in the whole ranking is because it was on the original release of the album that I bought. Whereas Relapse came out with Relapse, and then it came out with Relapse Refill. I did a separate ranking in the Relapse video for that. But Ricky Tikki Tok, I might have put this lower on a different day, but I put it a little bit higher than I thought I was. It's got some moments in it, but again, it's just a song that I don't really like. Now, from here on out, these are songs that I kind of like, that I would listen to more. They're not my favorites necessarily until we get higher up, but these are songs that are okay. Number 13 is probably going to be a controversial pick, because I know a lot of people enjoy this song, and it's really catchy. Ass Like That. Again, I like some of the dun, dun, dun. Again, I'm not going to quote things because I'm horrible with it, but it's one of those songs, I don't know why he had to do accents on a lot of these songs. Like, what was his mindset of doing that? It just, to me, it kind of ruins some of the seriousness of the song if he would have been more serious on some of these songs. I guess Ass Like That can be like that, but it took away from what I liked of Eminem because I like serious Eminem. So, Ass Like That, my number 13. My number 12, I think a lot of people would probably put this lower. Upon this re-listen that I did, I put it higher than I was expecting, and that would be Crazy in Love. It's catchy, it's entertaining to a good degree. It's a little bit more serious than a lot of these songs that I've talked about already, and that's why Crazy in Love is my number 12. Number 11, another controversial pick. A lot of people would probably have this at least in their top 5, if not top 3, and that would be Mosh. It's good, it's serious. He doesn't have any accents. It's just him complaining about stuff, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know. On other days, I might like it more, but re-listening to it, I had to put it at number 11. We're in the top 10 now. Number 10, I went with Evil Deeds. I was thinking I was going to put this higher because I do like the song to a degree, but just the other songs that are on here, surprisingly enough, I just like a bit better. Number 9, another song that a lot of people would probably put lower. I don't know how low they would put it, but at least a couple spots lower. I like this song. I think it's entertaining to a degree. Again, it's not one of my favorite songs of Eminem, but it's certainly a memorable song on this album, at least number 9, and that would be Spend Some Time. I just enjoy listening to it. It's catchy to me. Other people maybe not feel the same way. Again, this is my opinion. Make sure you leave yours in the comments section. And hey, if there's a song that I name that you're like, what? Please let me know why I'm a complete moron for putting it low or high. That's fine. We can be friendly in the comments section. I don't care if you diss me for liking a song that you don't like or putting a song that you like way low or whatever, vice versa. So, Spend Some Time, number 9. Number 8, another track that I was kind of surprised I put this low, but it's catchy. I like it to a degree, and that would be Never Enough. I like it. It's entertaining. It's just not as high as the other songs on this track, at least at this time. Maybe some other day I might change my opinion. Number 7 is a song that I didn't really listen to when the album came out. It was one of the bonus songs, but it was included on the original release. And it's a song that I didn't listen to, but an ex-girlfriend came to my house one day in 2004, I believe it was. And she wanted to listen to this song. I'm like, yeah, it's an Eminem song, but I didn't even really listen to it before. But I actually really like this song, and ever since then I've been listening to a lot. And that's We As Americans. I enjoy it. Lyrically, it might not be the best, but to me, the beat and the hook are something that, catches me. I don't need all these rhymes. I don't need all these different things to make a song good. If it has a good beat and a good hook, typically I like it to a degree, unless there's an accent in it. Then I'm a little skeptical of it. But We As Americans, I enjoy it. That's why it's my number 7. Number 6 is a song I can't help but like this song. It's funny. Obviously, the video is much funnier. This was the music video released for this album, and that was Just Lose It. Yes, there is some goofiness in it, but this is supposed to be goofy. Just like the song Without Me, I enjoy it. Making fun of Michael Jackson and all that, to me, is hilarious because it's controversial, but I like it, and that's why to put Just Lose It at number 6. Now, these top 5 are the elite of this album, in my opinion. On any particular day, these could be in a different order, as a lot of these songs could be. My number 5 is probably going to be your number 1 or number 2. I like it. It's just not my favorite, and that would be Mockingbird. I think there could have been more to the song. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't do what it does for other people, to me at least. So that's why I put Mockingbird number 5. Number 4, I think a lot of people would put lower on their list. I like this song. It's the last song on the track. Well, the main track. It's not a bonus track. And that would be Encore with 50 Cent and Dr. Dre. I've always liked this song. It's catchy to me. I like the songs generally with 50 Cent and Dr. Dre and Eminem on it. And Encore is definitely one of those songs. So that's why I put Encore as my number 4. Number 3, I don't know where people would put this song. I really like it. It actually, I had a relationship in 2008 that this song really resonated with, and it's a song that every time I think of this relationship, I think of this song, and that would be Love You More. Love You More. Let me say that right. I just really enjoy the song. I like the beat. Again, those 3 bonus tracks, well, the We As Americans and Love You More, I really liked. Ricky Tikki Tok wasn't the best, in my opinion, but some people like that song. But I really enjoyed Love You More, and that's why I put it as high as number 3. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think of Love You More, because I don't really hear a lot of people talk about it. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it in the middle? To me, it's my number 3. Number 2 and number 1 are probably the most interchangeable. On a given day, I could flip-flop these, but my number 2 as of today would be Yellow Brick Road. It was my favorite song on this album initially. I really like Yellow Brick Road. I really like the message that he's saying, the lines that he's saying. It's kind of a slower song, but he doesn't have any goofy accents, and he's talking about something that happened with him that's, you know, he's trying to, like, hey, I apologize. I did wrong. And I really like Yellow Brick Road. But surprisingly, as of this moment, it's only my number 2. And by process of elimination, you know what my number 1 is. A very deep song, especially with what happened to Proof of D12. And that would be Like Toy Soldiers. It took me a while to really get into this song. Probably a good month or so when I bought the album in 2004. But I really like Toy Soldiers. And the whole... what happens in the video... what ended up happening to Proof of D12, it's so sad, it's so tragic, but I really like the song because it's so deep, and that's why I put Like Toy Soldiers as my number 1. So let's go over things again. 19, Big Weenie. 18, Rain Man. 17, Puke. 16, One Shot, Two Shot, as my lips are getting really dry and it's hard for me to talk. 15, My First Single. 14, Ricky Tikki Tok. 13, Ass Like That. 12, Crazy in Love. 11, Mosh. 10, Evil Deeds. 9, Spend Some Time. 8, Never Enough. 7, We As Americans. 6, Just Lose It. Ah! That was probably a horrible impersonation of what he really does in there. 5, Mockingbird. Yes, I know I'm getting canceled because everybody has Mockingbird as their number 1. Number 4, Encore. A lot of people probably think that's a middle-of-the-road song. I enjoy it. It's not much to it, but for some reason I just enjoy it. Number 3, Love You More. Number 2, Yellow Brick Road. And number 1, once again, Like Toy Soldiers. So there you have it. There is my ranking of Encore. An Eminem album that gets a lot of hate. It seems like you either love it or you hate it. I will tell you right now, I actually like Encore. It's not my favorite album, but it's certainly higher ranked than lower ranked. And again, after I'm done with all these major Eminem studio releases, I will re-rank all the Eminem albums. I'm not going to include Infinite. I will separate the Music to Be Murdered By albums because one of them came out 1 year and the other one came out like almost a year later. So I will separate those because I like one way more than the other. And obviously check out my Eminem show ranking. Check out my Relapse ranking. I know a lot of people like Relapse. It's like an album that people fucking absolutely love, where I mostly hate Relapse with a few exceptions. Check that out. And of course, let me know what you think in the comments section. You can hate, be nice. I know we're going to have a different opinion. We always have. I'm not a big music guy, except when it comes to Eminem. So there you have it. Make sure you like and subscribe. And JDev will return.